Hello. 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 Hi. 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 Hello, it's been a while. So I didn't do a video last week. Huge deal. 20 people were impacted in total. And that's kind of part of it actually, is that like I'm not complaining at all. Like, it's crazy to me that even 20 people would want to watch my shit, but like that's my average viewership now on videos, and like I love it. If you like it, I love it, and I love it. But it kind of does feel like, oh well, it's just a drop in the water if I don't like take a video, make a video. So that was part of the reason. The second part was that I just didn't film anything. I was busy living my life. I'm just living that life, von Dutch. And the third reason is my mum is ill, so she's bedbound, and our rooms have an adjoining wall. And I've wanted to make like a sit down video where I talk to the camera about a certain subject. Why did I look decapitated? I wanted to do that this past week, but because my mum is in, I don't want her to like hear me, because like I make moves in silence like lasagna, because I'm a real G. So yeah, I don't want her to be like, who have you been talking to for like 45 minutes? Except she wouldn't do that because she's ill, so she would not look slay. But yeah, so that's my apology video. But yeah, like what have I been up to? Like I went to a festival, day festival, but it still counts, and it was really fun. I think it's like the first night out in a while where I haven't felt like this anxious feeling of like I need to go home kind of thing. And I don't know if it's because it was like a during the day thing. Like it started at 2 and it ended at 11. So I don't know if maybe because it was always going to end early, that was just like a wave of relief to me, like, oh, I don't need to try and like come up with an escape plan at like 1 a.m, which is how I feel anytime I go out later than 11. Like anytime I go out and the event starts at 11, it ends at like 3, 4, I'm like, how soon can I start making moves to leave? No offense to my chicas that I go out with. I just want to be in my bed. Like I want to be in my bed. And yeah, that's kind of why like, yeah, I like a concert is the ideal because you're in bed by 11, and a day festival is ideal because again, like you're in bed early. Excuse me, I just had a disgusting IKEA meal because it was £3 and I was like, I really can't resist a barg, but it was really mega, and it was sausage, mash and cabbage, and I said yes to the cabbage, and I don't know why, because I don't like cabbage, especially not that kind. Anyway, yeah, so I went to a day festival. It was really fun, and yeah, I think because I didn't have that like anxious feeling and I knew it was going to end early, I was able to just like let go and let God, and like I really enjoy those nights when I am just able to let go and let God. And they are just so rare for me. I'm trying to think of the last time, and I don't know, I think it's been like so long. I have no idea. Yeah. And like my friends like went off and did their thing, but like there was no pressure for me to stay or anything, which is like love that. So yeah, I think I was able to really like let loose and enjoy it, and not be like managing all the situations or whatever. Like my bestie was just like going on little side quests, but I was just like, you know what, like sure, let's go on a little side quest, like let's talk to people for 50 minutes, like why the fuck not. And also because it was 3-day weekend and I knew I had 2 days off to recover, I was like, yeah, let's fucking go. So I did drink a lot. I drank the most I've had drank in a while. I'm not usually a double vodka kind of girl, but I did have like several. I did have several. I got lit, I got a lot drunk, I got grog. I got 2 on, as Tinashe would say. I really did get 2 on, and I loved it. Because I love to get 2 on. I'm gonna go to the shops now. I was just at IKEA. I was gonna originally just get a hot dog, and I should have just got a hot dog because that meal was shite. Anyway, I'm going to the shops now because my mum is ill, as I've said, and the only thing she's craving is like smoothies, and she's making her own. And so she was like, what can I have in my smoothie? And I was like, what about strawberries? And she was like, oh my god, strawberries, but it has to be British strawberries, and they didn't have any in the shop I went to yesterday, so I'm going to the big shop to get some for her. Change the gear, mama. So yes, what lane am I supposed to be in? And yeah, I've just been like looking after her, and usually she's quite resistant to being looked after, which I don't enjoy, but she's kind of leaned into it this time, so that makes my job easier, because I can actually like do it. Right, make up your fucking mind. And yeah, it doesn't feel as if I'm fucking herding, what's the saying? Herding cats. So yeah, and I would just like be really patient with her, which usually I'm like, get over it. I don't know what it is. I feel like I have such little patience for people who are unwell and like really like comically what's it called? Just like not good at being unwell. I feel like I'm like really cracked being unwell. Like I know I have to take care of myself. Sorry that you can't see me for most of this. Yeah, I'm like so self-sufficient to a fault. But like when people are just like, I don't want to eat and I don't want to do anything, I'm just like, well, die then. But you know what I mean? Like I'm just like, if I'm ill, I take my vitamins, I take my painkillers, I eat the soup, I have the fruits. So like when people are just like unwilling to do anything, I'm just like, can't help you. Don't save her, she don't want to be saved. Do you know what I mean? So that's my opinion. And that's it. Let me get into first gear. I'm barking here. I haven't driven this so long, but you know what? It's like right in a fucking bag. What else have I been up to? I was meant to go for a walk on the Sunday, but I was just like so unwell. It was actually so bad, like comically bad. How unwell I was. And then I binge watched all of Mindhunter seasons 1 and 2, and I do think it's made me mentally ill. And then I like was looking into why season 3 got cancelled, and it was just like budget reasons, which is bullshit from Netflix. And then the article was like, but you can look forward to these David Fincher things, and one of them was that he's going to be doing a season of what's it called, Squid Games. And I was just like, David, pick up your fucking crown, because it's fallen, queen. Not happy about that one. Anyway, let's go shopping. So look at it. Look at this. Strawberry, tomato, halloumi, cucumber, pasta, lemon, mint, Anyway, today started out so rotten. Today started out so rotten because Loki opened my mother wound by accident. Ooh. When you accidentally open your mother wound. Anyway, it's been a whole thing. But I went to a perfume swap that was organised by Sophie, my internet friend Sophie, and her friend LD, and it was really good. It was really fun. I was supposed to go with my mum, but she's too ill, and she would have hated it, to be honest, because all of the scents would have been like, this is too experimental for me. So I went with my friend Rachel instead. But yeah, I got a lot of perfumes. I'm happy. I had a few that I wanted to get rid of, and they did not manage to go, but there will be many more hopefully. So yeah, mood improved, and now I have to go and do something for my mum with a gaping mother wound. Yeah, bye. Also, what are you guys having for dinner? Because I don't know. Kick him out while he's down, why don't you? Give me a beat. You can see there. I got tan. I got tan, baby. No. Snatch. Anyway, that's the strawberries. Oops. Haven't done this in a while. I forgot to do it in the new moon, so I'm just gonna do it for the full moon. And I'm just gonna do a simple one because I'm kind of tired of doing like 5 card spreads. Whoa. So I'm just gonna do situation, action, outcome, whatever that means. Because like, I don't know, it's just nice to get some guidance for the next month. Who knows? Okay. You want to pick my card for me? Pick a card. Anyway. Oops. I think I shuffled for too long. Okay. Page of Cups. I would say that's a pretty good sign. This cup is full. There's a fish in there. I guess I'm gonna be eating some tuna or something. Judgment reversed. I don't know about that one. So that's the action, and then 2 of wands. He's contemplating. He's pondering his orb. So I guess you need to be like more mindful, I think, and more like what's it called? Deliberate, maybe, in decision making, and like really thinking things through before I take action. That's what I'm feeling from this one. This one, I don't know what I'm feeling. I feel reverse judgment is like, maybe I'm feeling like everyone's judging me, but they're not. Maybe I'm projecting. Anyway, let's write that down. I had an evening. I did have an evening. I thought it was going to be much worse, much more like hectic and like hurried, and not as, and like stressful, and not as like, I wouldn't say it was relaxed, but it's not been too bad. What day is it today? It's the 12th. The only reason I know it is because of work. Like, I have to use the calendar so much at work, so now I really not actually know what days it is, which is crazy. Anyway, it's a full moon, and we've got Page of Cups, Judgment reversed, and 2 of Wands. Let's find out what it means, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So, this guy is apparently about creative opportunities, intuitive messages, curiosity, and possibilities. I guess the intuition makes sense because it's the fish and it's like linked to Pisces, water signs, whatever. I wrote down, trust your intuition. It can also mean that a pleasant and unexpected surprise is on its way, and a message is coming, and to be ready to receive it. Give it to me. Yeah, the Judgment reversed is about self-doubt and the inner critic and ignoring the call. So that's the call from this guy. So it's said to reflect and to contemplate, push past inner fears, and trust that the universe has your back. Break the cycle of self-criticism. Perhaps. The 2 of Wands is about future planning, progress, decisions, and discovery. Excuse me, that I feel like this is a really important one for me right now, because I feel like I'm just like resting on my laurels quite a lot, and also just like reveling in inaction. We love inaction. We love inaction here in this household. Like, we love to just do nothing, and therefore something happens. You know what I mean? Like, inaction is an action in and of itself. So that's an interesting one. For that one, I wrote down, you are open to growth. Be confident that your efforts will work out. You aren't ready for the next move yet, but the planning stage is in place, and the big theme is exploration. So that's interesting for sure. I feel like that is touching on some things that I'm like pondering on, and just like thinking about, and pondering and thinking, and just like reflecting, etc. I'm gonna do my Duolingo. I've been doing Duolingo Korean. 감사합니다. How about that? 감사합니다. 주세요. I know 4 letters. And I'm excited to learn more. That's gonna be it from me this week. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the week ahead of you. Yeah, I feel a little bit better today than I did yesterday, so that's nice. Ideally, I would watch a sad movie to get it out of my system, but I feel like I don't have enough time, and also I'm quite sleepy already. So hopefully next week I'll have an actual like structured video instead of just bits and pieces. That's all. Bye.